Today, we're talking about Chardonnay, probably the most popular grape varietal on the planet, certainly the most consumed white wine in the United States. Chardonnay is an extremely versatile grape, which is why it's so popular. It will grow successfully almost anywhere. But where it grows vastly influences what it tastes like, and it also is very susceptible for winemaker manipulation. So the winemaker can really change it by some tricks. This also affects the way Chardonnay is. The common Chardonnay in the United States is a California West Coast Chardonnay. It's very buttery, it's very creamy, tends to have a touch of sweetness to it. Those are the really big name ones that you see in all the grocery stores. They're kind of Chardonnay with training wheels. They've been manipulated by something called malolactic fermentation that takes the natural acidity and changes it to actually an acid that's found in milk and butter. It's called malic acid. Then they heavily oak it, and it gives it that creamy, oaky butteriness to it. Chardonnay definitely is very different in other places. When you go to Burgundy, which is considered the greatest place for Chardonnay, Chardonnay shows none of those characteristics. Chardonnay has an expressive nose. It has a richness to it without being fat or flabby on the palate. The acids are definitely very pronounced. The fruit is green and crisp, fresh apple, fresh pear, fresh green grape. And they don't over oak it. Oak is just used to add a little bit of natural tannin when a little bit isn't there, and a little bit of acidity when it's been a little cool. And they're beautiful. Chardonnay is grown very successfully in Australia. It tends to be very tropical and very bright. They like a lot of oak again in Australia. Very dense and oaky, very, very much predominant in the Australian Chardonnays. Then you get Central Coast of California Chardonnays. They have a very tropical fruit as well. Very bright, very lush, very what we call fruit forward. That fresh grape, fresh apple pear taste predominates really up front. And they do a very good job with Chardonnay from Chile as well. Again, very bright tropical fruits. That's a very typical example of warm weather Chardonnay. So all Chardonnay is not created equal. It really depends on where it comes from and what the winemaker does, but it is the most popular varietal and something everyone should be looking for.